Hey YouTube, let's just start by saying I'm an idiot for not thinking about this sooner. And let's just go over team building for a second, because my bread and butter, if you've been around for this channel for a while, is balanced teams, like just balanced teams with the save swap. You have Pokemon on the front, Pokemon on the back, they cover each other's weaknesses, and a save swap. And I always gain elo and am successful with these teams. So I've tried ABB style, steel, ABB flyer, ABB fighter, triple ghost teams. And then I finally was like, why don't I just do a balanced team? so Quagsire, Sableye, Mantine. Quagsire weak to grass. Mantine will deal with that. Mantine weak to electric. Quagsire will deal with that. Sableye save swap. What a crazy concept. And not surprisingly, I dominated with it. So got back like 250 ELO that I lost in like a little bit there. So let's just look at it in action. Very straightforward. Quagsire can pretty much deal with anything on the lead, right? You need to watch out for grass. There's some stuff like dragon's a little tricky, but otherwise you're pretty safe there. So they did grab one shield with the froslass. I will come in here. Ice beam will hurt. Crunch 2. I've seen so many. I think it's smart, quite honestly. If you're going to run for alligator that's lead, run crunch. Every single time I've seen for alligator that's run crunch, I'm like, oh yeah, this is like really annoying to deal with. So they get the crunch off. Here comes the second crunch, which will take me out. So they flip switch and did not take it out and did not lose a shield. There comes Sableye. Here comes farming. Here comes quickness. Here comes bulk. Here comes spamminess. So here comes the first foul play. Chip it enough, and then at this point, I'm gonna double shield. I was gonna say I'd be interested to see if I double shield. Because the claws are adding up, I wouldn't be surprised if I get the throw. Okay, so I have to throw here. This is not the worst, because if they don't shield, I can do super effective. If they do shield, I have not thrown a move on Quagsire yet. So I've already got a Stone Edge, which will one-shot Froslass. So I can come in, farm here. I'm already at a Stone Edge and a half. There's no point of baiting. I'm going to get to 2 Stone Edge before they even get to the next move. So there's your one-shot. And then here is your mud shot down for the win. Make her go. If you're going to use my team, don't if you're going to use my team, don't queue up against me. Essentially is what I'm going to say here. Unlucky. Saw the Make her go, saw the Sableye save swap. No, this is the double ghost team. With it being the double ghost team, I think I probably would have been smarter coming Mantine. Like I know what this is. I just think that I know that I have 2 answers for the Make Her Go with Mantine and Quagsire to a certain extent. So I was like, as long as I keep those alive and on that, I should be able to Quagsire Mantine the jellicent. So they'll get Stone Edge or Overheat here. That's fine. Everything's resisted. Basically, I'm just gonna go 2 shield Mantine at this point. So Overheat lands. Let's see if I try and go Stone Edge and grab 1 shield here. I will go. I'm baiting. I'm baiting because I know that they're likely to shield because they're a subscriber of mine. So that is something that happens a lot. Not a lot, but if you're a subscriber of mine, which I'll know because I'll either know the name or I'll know the team, which, hello, this is my team. Which means you're a subscriber of mine, which you know that I don't bait, so I'm baiting on you. So bait, do shield 2 shadow balls correctly. Gonna farm a bit here. The Make Her Go is somewhat low, and the Make Her Go is doing resisted fire, so there's no point of baiting here. Like I'll bait once, not gonna bait twice here. Just take this out and then I'm going to attack down. So sorry opponent, thank you for subscribing. Sorry that you got into a matchup against me again with my team. Good lead. Mudshot makes this I mean, it's still a great lead for me, so it's nothing I need to worry about. Mudshot makes this a little closer, but Aquatail does over 50%. Mud Bomb, I don't know if I should. I remember shielding 1. I would probably take 1. Yeah, it does just under. Get to the move first because 4-4 versus 5-4, right? So I'm just going to outpace there. I'm going to out hit here. I will match shields probably because they're not leaving, which they probably should in this matchup. I gotta watch for a catch is something I gotta be aware of here. Tough to watch for a catch when you get the 3-turn stutter there. I posted on my Twitter about this. This is just, it's such a bad shape, this game. And I guess because of the 3-turn stutter, they don't know how much energy I have, which how would you when you get those 3-turn stutters like that? So now I have a shield advantage and switch, and I got a dugong, so this will do super effective, so this game's already over. They may try and farm, which they do, and I was like, maybe I can get to an Aqua Tail and chip to the rest, but I could not. I could take it on either. Out comes a Steel Mantis. Out comes a Steelix. I will probably take the first move, knowing that Mantine should deal with the rest pretty easy. It is a breaking swipe, and they get the attack ball, so that kind of sucks. But they are going to have to dump another breaking swipe here, or I'm going to take them out. And they do. Let's see if I shield or I let it go. I do shield. It's interesting because now my attack is lower times 2. I didn't really need to. And now, I mean, I'll live any move here. Maybe what I wanted to do is just get this low enough because Dugong's super low. It's just an air release range. So maybe I just wanted to like take this low enough that it's an air release range. And one move, even with my defense lowered, is not going to take me out here. Get to the move here, take this out, and then I'll just wing attack down. Salazzle, another great lead. I had a lot of good leads with this team, not gonna lie. But again, why Quagsire is so good is because it only has one weakness, grass, right? And there's not a ton of grass in this meta because there's a lot of flyers and a lot of steals. So if there's not a lot of grass on the leads, in general, you're going to have neutral to good matchups with Quagsire on the lead, right? That's the thought process behind it. Very strong. I did try to shield the Moonblast. Get baited. I can live a, the thing is I can live a Moonblast, but I thought like if they're going to Moonblast, it's easier to grass not after. But still no problem. I will be able to keep switch, which I probably will. I don't need to, again, because I have 2 answers for this. So I'll be interested to see if I do try and keep switch here. I do try and keep switch. Maybe, I think the reason I'm keeping switch is because I'm reading if you have a Salazzle in the front, you probably have an answer to Quagsire in the back. So although Mantine will take this easily, I'd rather just keep Lemon here because I don't know what's in the back yet. I've got to imagine everything is resisted here. Fire, poison. It is a Poison Fang. What's in the back? There is your Ferrothorn. And that's exactly what I thought, right? If you're running a Salazzle in the front, you sure have an answer for Quagsire in the back. And there's your grass. Unfortunately for me, my flyer is half water. So these are doing neutral. But all I need to do is get to 2 air laces because this will put it into the red, which then puts it in Mudshot Aqua Tail range. And that's all I need here. So Mantine's bulk and spamminess coming in clutch a lot of times actually. So I'll take this, probably be taken out, but then I could just Aqua Tail. I just go straight Aqua Tail here because I know it'll take out and I don't really want to play this game anymore with Ferrothorn. And then Salazzle comes in just to be taken out here. See, I was down again. What happened? Dragonite is a tough lead. Let's see if I get out right away, or I do get out right away. But this Dragonite, I should try Dragonite in this meta. I've always had problems with Shadow Dragonite lead. What was I saying? I forget. It'll come back to me, maybe. So gotta hear. They're probably gonna get to a second move here, or I don't get it off, which is just as bad. I'll probably just come Mantine and take the move. But this will still chip. Again, bad IVs on my Mantine. This will chip a good amount. I could farm down. We'll have to see what they got in the back here. Jellicent. Jellicent's kind of tough for Quagsire Mantine to combo here. Oh yeah, I was down to like and then here, yeah, I have no moves here for this. Why did I drop so much? I hit expert. I was up to like 2770 and then I dropped back to like 2500. What happened that I dropped back to 2500? the triple ghost team didn't really work, and then I tried a couple of teams that didn't work, and then I tried this team, and I got back up to like 2705, 2710, and then I saw a couple hard counter teams, like and that's when I switched it up. I actually was going to do a repeat, so I got 10 battles here, maybe 9 battles here, and then this morning I got 6 battles in which I went 5-1 to start. Like I went 5-0 3 times with this team. So I was like, yes, this thing's gonna put me right back. And then 3 teams in a row had a grass lead, Shadow Vic once, Superior twice, Safe Swap Sableye, Carbink all 3 times. So 3 grass with Carbink, 3 grass leads with Carbink safe like in the back, and I lost all 3 of those games. And I'm like, oh yeah, Sableye versus Mantine. So where's the weaknesses with the team? Sableye, Mantine, gonna get killed by Carbink in the back. So if you lose lead and you're seeing a lot of Carbink, or you stay in the lead and then you have to see Carbink in the back, it's probably a loss. So you might want to adjust from that perspective. I think Mantine's fine. I like Mantine. The spamminess and bulk of Mantine was really strong, so I really like Mantine. If anything, I would switch up to Sableye just because Carbink and other fairies. Again, I do like Sableye, but what other safe swaps could you replace if you are not gonna go Sableye in this meta? Let's see. Let's see what they suggest as safe swaps here. For alligators, number 1 would make you double weak to grass. If you saw grass lead, that would not work. Pelipper, that would make you very, very double weak to electric in the back. Gligar, double flyer with a Gligar as a safe swap. Yeah, I mean, I think I've done the double flyer team before. I think I did fighter double flyer or something like that, or maybe Quagsire double flyer makes sense too. But yeah, you've definitely seen the double flyer team. I usually go Skarmory, Gligar, and open. So yeah, that concept still works with Mantine here. Steelix. Steelix is a bit of an interesting one because after this team didn't work, I went back to a team that's doing okay right now, not amazing. But Steelix is back on the team, ABA, weak to fighting, because the problem is one of my losses was against Scrafty, which like, okay, what are the odds that Scrafty's in here? But the other fighters in this meta are Annihilate and Poliwrath, which you hit super effective with the Psychic Fangs. So Dragon Tail Psychic Fangs in a bad matchup still chips. And then you can get your like Flyer, or no, Annihilate is my other one on it. So then I get my Annihilate on it, and then my other, I think it's Dugong, roams free in the back. So Steelix as a safe swap is not bad. Cresselia, I guess the only problem with Cresselia is that you're going to be tough in against steals in the back. Like a Magnezone or something like that would cause you problems in the back. Walrein as an ice, again, double weak to rocks, so that doesn't really help that. And then you got Golbat, Pidgeot, Gallade. Gallade, I think there's too many flyers in this meta to run Gallade. And then you're down to like Empoleon, double weak to electric, right? So I guess if I had to pick a safe swap from these, it would be Gligar or Steelix in place of Sableye. As potential other safe swaps that could counter the sort of grass Carbink combo there. Double, banking some energy because I'm worried about a wild charge. I'm still gonna shield. Interesting. So that is the wild charge. Get off a foul play here. Does not take out from this range, but it does chip a lot. One wild charge won't take me out either. I should live a wild charge. Non-stab from a double is not the best move. So they eventually come in Mandibuzz. If this doesn't take me out, I just throw the foul play. Yeah. And then I'll throw the foul play, and I should be able to wing attack down, or if I can't wing attack down, I get to 2 aerial aces here, and then it's either take it all the way down and take it out, or I just throw aerial ace here. Yeah, and then I have an aerial ace coming out to take out the rest of the double. So I'll live with like 1 HP. Yeah. Still got 5 minutes of battles. It makes sense. These are sort of longer battles, like Quagsire, Mantine, Sableye. All got like somewhat decent bulk. Mantine, again, I probably stand with Mantine. This is a bit of a bait game against a Shadow Quagsire. Shadow Quagsire only takes 2 aerial aces to be taken out. So if they shield 1, it's a pretty bad matchup. So then they do shield 1. It's such a risky bait, but I almost think it's worth it. I think I bait once on my repeat video coming up. Again, I don't know if I'll actually show the video because I stopped after like 6 battles. But yeah, it's so tricky because if you go to Stone Edge and they shield, they're going to take in like in all shield scenarios. You like kind of need to bait. So I do grab 2 shields, which is nice. Out comes a Dugong. So I'll probably chip this and then take a Icy Wind and then come in with Sableye once they lower my attack. So there's that. Here's the instant swap to Sableye. Can I get to a move before they... I can. I don't know if it's enough to take out Dugong. It's pretty bulky. Yeah, so they're going to live. They're going to get an Icy Wind off. I need to start shielding though. So I will shield the Icy Wind. They're going to lower my attack. That's fine. Let's farm down. Come out with a little bit of energy. Out comes a Ferrothorn. Okay, my attack is lowered. I mean, I just got to keep spamming to try and get the switch clock up. But yeah, I'm not surprised that I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to burn the switch clock and save energy so that the Sableye can just not have a lowered attack and can actually hit harder with the foul plays. So I do end up banking a foul play and a half here. They will take me out. No, this won't take me out. I'll live this. They could have taken me out with it through the Power Whip. Ice Beam, live with 1 HP. Get this off. This is good chip. Now the question is, foul play I don't think takes out here. I don't think it's worth the return though, because then they have a Power Whip coming out. So I need to come out with a move here. So I just have to throw the foul play, take a move, farm down, come out with the foul play. And then I think I won CMP here. So 1 HP, foul play, CMP win, or the game messed up. I forget. I assume Sableye wins CMP over a Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn seems pretty defensive heavy. I'd have to check the attack stat though. And then I think maybe this is the last one, Annihilate. I have 2 answers to Annihilate, but again, you don't need to get out of here. You don't need to draw something out. The Aqua Tails are more than enough here. Will shield, could be a Shadow Ball. It's most likely a Night Slash bait. Close combat. I ran against a couple of these with close combat. One landed very successfully on my Dugong. The other that's coming up here. So I'm like, okay, at this point, damage is done. Let's get out of here. Let's just get ahead on energy. Oh, and they bait and they come in, catch on Mantine. Which, okay, that chip is enough, I think, to put it in a couple aerial ace range, as opposed to you would need 3 without that chip. So good catch, but still I can chip it. Ice Beam does do a good amount of damage. I'm running Water Pulse, so I need to throw these aerial aces. I'm hoping it's enough to take out here. They may live with like 1 HP. Yeah, Mantine is very tanky. Live with 1 HP. Probably go down. I gotta imagine I save shields for Sableye. Second Ice Beam does take me out. So 1 ahead. They're probably not going to come in and Annihilate, or else I'm going to just farm. Empoleon. So Empoleon's going to outpace me. We just CMP tied, so maybe they won't outpace me. The CMP tie is actually quite huge here. Because I was already ahead on energy. So the question is, can I 1, Too tough to tell with the legs. So now I got to kind of throw. We're misaligned because of the stupid game. And I don't think this takes out. I still think I need to catch. Yeah, so I catch on the Quag to live. Can I farm down here before they get to Night Slash? Yep. And I should farm down here or just throw the move to win. So this game, like the what I say on Twitter, I think I said a lot of people agreed with it, but again, if you've played this game during this, so this was one of my mini 5-0s. With this, I said, Go Battle League is unplayable. The game stutters for 2 to 3 fast moves, which you just saw there. Frame drops, inability to hit 5 to 6 bubbles during the charge moves. I don't know if you've had that. I mean, probably have. Like, I can only get like greats on most of these throws, even though I'm doing the thing, because the game just like drops 5 to 6 bubbles I can't hit. As I said, feels like it's up there with some of the worst that we've seen. Yeah, so the stupid avatar updates and background and stuff like that is really killing this game. So much so that for the regionals, where's that tweet? I forget where that tweet was. But for the regionals, they had to disable geolocation, avatars, the background, and then you had to add your opponent as a friend and battle them that way. That's the only way to reduce the frame drops and stuff like that. So Niantic knows this is going on. They had a specific workaround for the regionals, but it doesn't seem like it's translating to the game because, again, I played this morning and it was just the same crap the entire time. Just bad. Anyways, that is it. That's the team. So yeah, it worked very, very well for me, but not surprising that a balanced team with very meta Pokemon did work well. Anyways, that is it. Few more of these Great League teams to come. I saw at least a couple of viewers submitted, so I'm going to showcase those upcoming. And that is it. So I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.